Grant Long here with Kendrick Perkins before they take on the 13-1 San Antonio Spurs. Let's go back. There was some concern a few games ago about not having good starts for your ball club. Over the last two games, though, you hold the Clippers to 22 points in the first quarter, you win that quarter. Then you hold the Jazz to 13 points in the first quarter, and you win that quarter. What's been the difference in getting off to better starts?
Well, I just think it's our intensity and our mindset. I think as starters, as our starting group, we've been together for a long time. That it's unacceptable for us not to get off on good starts. I'm talking about on the defensive end. So I think our mindset being set on getting good stops on the defensive end is translating to our offense.
Kevin Durant in 21 games versus the Spurs has averaged 25 points. How do you find a way to get him incorporated? And knowing those numbers, do you try to get him going early?
Well, you just try to set screens for him, try to get them easy buckets. They go load up to him tonight, so you just try to get him as many easy points as you can, and help him as a team. And he's a great scorer, so he's gonna find a way to score. But you try to help him out by getting him good backdoor cuts or anything like that.
44 points the Spurs score off the bench. They're third in the NBA in that category. Your team, Jeremy Lamb and Reggie Jackson, combined for 19 points off the bench. When you see those numbers or hear those numbers, 44 points from the Spurs, do you try to go out and outscore them from the bench, or you try to play better defense? How do you approach that?
Well, I think it's all about locking in. I think our bench just got to do a great job of focusing in on the defensive end, and we just got to do it collectively as a team. I think we got the personnel, and we got our guys are growing, our young guys are growing enough that they'll be pretty locked in for this challenge tonight.
You guys have been working on moving the ball, making the extra pass. Now you're playing against a Spurs team that also like to do that. They incorporated that a lot early in this season. How do you defend a team that likes to move the ball? What's the challenge there?
Well, you just got to be disciplined. You can't gamble. You can't try to go for steals. You got to just be sound and disciplined. Do our defensive coverages, and each guy got to make sure we have each other back and trust that if you go to help, the next guy go beat us. So at the end of the day, you just got to be sound and disciplined against a team like the Spurs.
You've played the Spurs. You've been in the league now a long time, championship caliber player. What has been the secret for the Spurs? Why have they been so successful?
Well, they play team ball. They're a team that plays stat-free basketball, and when I say stat-free, they just worry about the win. They don't care who does what on what night. They just go out there and get the win. They go out there and do what they need to do to help each other win. They're a true definition of a team. So definitely, every team in the NBA try to mimic what the Spurs do. So at the end of the day, we just got to make sure we just come locked in, and we'll be all right.
How important will rebounding be tonight?
It'll be key. I think we're doing a better job on the offensive rebounding this year. But when we out rebound teams, we tend to win the game. So we just got to make sure we come focused, and it'll be key tonight. But we'll be ready.
Thanks, Perk. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.